Hopefully it was more than just a good time for our students last night playing our game. Hope that our students had a great time. Our middle school students had a great time talking about why be Catholic. When I talk to middle school students, I ask them why they're Catholic, and a lot of the reasons that they give are ones that we've all given at certain times in our lives. Because my parents are Catholic, because I go to St. Pat's, because all my friends seem to be Catholic, because I live in Omaha where there's a lot of Catholics. We don't really have a good reason other than that's just kind of how I was born, the bubble I was born into. But all of our students last night had a opportunity to share why they're Catholic. Some, that was the case. It was because their parents make them go to youth group. Their parents make them go to church. Others had more of a reason. You know, they thought what the Catholic Church teaches is true. But I think for the vast majority of our kids, they haven't really been challenged on those beliefs yet. You know, a lot of us growing up think that, well, everybody believes in Jesus, right? But we soon find out that that's not the case. And a lot of folks, even if they believe in Jesus, their beliefs on Jesus are a little bit different than ours. So I spent a lot of time encouraging our students last night, and a lot of our leaders did too, encouraging our students to talk about, okay, more than that. You know, why? You know, what about the faith is true? What do you believe about the historicity of the church? You know, does it line up? Is it reasonable to believe in all of these crazy things that the Catholic Church says? Are they actually pretty reasonable? And to have a reason for their faith, because we told these students, you know, right now you can kind of get by with oh, my parents make me go to church, so that's why I'm Catholic. But eventually someone's going to challenge you on your faith, and they're going to say, why are you Catholic? And those kind of answers won't do much of a good in those conversations. So I encourage us as parents to say, hey, we got to get with our students that are about ready to receive, or if they haven't already received these questions, and encourage them to find a reason, or to search for a reason. Okay, why do I believe in this? To develop a reason, a line of reasoning. Our adults gave good reasons last night as to why they're Catholic, and it didn't come easy. You know, they probably had to grow and struggle and wrestle with the reasons that they're Catholic. But as primary catechists, it's something that we're responsible for, to encourage our students to have good reasons for their faith. I should tell you guys that next week we're not going to be having the typical youth group meeting, but we're going to still meet at 6 o'clock. Since we have the pancake breakfast early in the morning, I figured what we could do is pancake breakfast, take a break for the mid-afternoon, and then come back at 6 o'clock, and what we're going to do is watch The Passion of the Christ. Obviously, The Passion of the Christ is about Jesus, his passion, death, and resurrection. I guess a little bit of his resurrection at the very end. But it is a rated R movie, because it's a violent movie. I'm going to include in a lot of the communications this week what we're doing. We're watching this movie, why I'm cautioning parents before they bring their students. Obviously, we have 6th through 12th graders. Some of the reviews you see online would rate it as like a 16-year-old and above for this movie. Other parents would rate it 14 years old. Some kids would say it's okay if you're 13 years old. So it's in our range, but and I don't want to exclude somebody if they want to see it, because I think it's a very powerful movie. But I'm going to be putting out a lot of caution for our parents to make sure that you know what you're getting your kid into if you bring your kid to youth group on Sunday night. Could be a great experience, but just make sure that we're cautioned and know what we're getting ourselves into. So hope to see you guys all on Sunday night to watch I love the movie. It's my favorite movie of all time, is The Passion of the Christ. Hope to see you guys all there.